Hey everybody, it's Fam321 here bringing you some more 5th gen Wi-Fi battles. And this is a rematch I got against the Fallenguy. I had a battle with him a while ago, I posted it on YouTube, and it was an Ubers match, but yeah, he challenged me to a rematch, so I decided to accept it. And he said this was going to be a mixed tier, and at first I asked him if Ubers were allowed, and he said he doesn't care if I ran 6 Ubers, and he also told me he was on a pretty high win streak, so I thought he was going to be using some Ubers of his own, but as you can see, he wasn't actually using any Ubers for the most part. So yeah, I told him I'm sorry for using the Ubers. He said it was fine, and he still wanted me to post a match, so let's just be in the match. Okay, so another reason I'm gonna go ahead and post this video is because, well, I got some more color correction settings, some new ones, and I'm guessing these are gonna work the best out of all the ones that I've used recently, so I'm gonna stick to these color correction settings for the most part, unless I just had to go get some more darker colors. But I'm guessing I'm gonna stay with these for, I guess, a while. So now he's going to go ahead and, I sent out my Ferrothorn, he sent out his Tornadus, and he went for a hammer arm, but my Ferrothorn took it quite nicely. And now I think I went for the Leech Seed, and he's going to go for a Hurricane next turn, and my Ferrothorn is able to live it, so now I'm going to go for a Gyro Ball, and the Gyro Ball is going to do a lot of damage to his Tornadus. So now I know that I'm basically stalling this thing to death, and I can easily go for a Protect next turn and just let the Leech Seed do its work. And he's going to go for a Hammer Arm, but I protected myself. So yeah, I'm going to go get some leftover recovery, and I'm also going to take his Leech Seed, or I'm going to get some more Leech Seed health. So now my Ferrothorn's at a decent amount of health, and he's going to go ahead and switch on to his next Pokemon, which is his Cobalion, and he's going to go for a Sacred Sword, but I have a feeling my Ferrothorn could live it, and it does. So now I'm going to be able to go for a Stealth Rock, because I did not set up Stealth Rocks early in the game this time. So now I'm just going to go ahead and get some leftover recoveries, and I'm going to let my Ferrothorn die, because it did its job. It took out his Tornadus, and it set up Stealth Rocks. And right here, the Iron Barbs took effect, so this is actually quite nice. And his Moxie ability kicked in, so now I'm going to go ahead and go to my Garchomp, because Garchomp can one-hit KO this Pokemon. And it's faster than it, so I'm going to go for an Earthquake, and that's going to be the end of his Cobalion. So now he's going to go ahead and switch out into his next Pokemon, and I believe his next Pokemon is Mew, and yes it is. Or not Mew, Shaman, my bad. And now he's going to go ahead and go for, or I'm going to switch out to my next Pokemon, which is going to be my Mewtwo. And he's going to go for a Zen Headbutt, and my Mewtwo is going to be able to take it quite nicely because it resists it. And the reason I switched to my Mewtwo is because it has Ice Beam, so I'm gonna hope this thing can one-hit KO it, but it doesn't because it's not in the same type attack bonus. But he's gonna go for a Seed Flare, and I'm hoping my Mewtwo can survive the Seed Flare, and it does, which is nice. So now I'm gonna be able to take out a Shaman with an Ice Beam, and that's gonna be the end of his Shaman. So now he's gonna go ahead and go into his next Pokemon, which I believe is gonna be his Gengar. And once again, I'm sorry for using the Ubers. He told me it was fine with the Ubers, and he didn't tell me that he wasn't gonna use any Ubers. So once again, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm going to go for a Side Strike and take out his Gengar. And now he's going to go ahead and go to his next Pokemon, which is Machamp. I'm not sure why he switched out to these two because, well, maybe he thought I was Life Thor or stuck into Ice Beam with a Choice Specs or something like that, but I don't really know. He just went down to his Machamp, and I'm going to be able to finish it off with a Side Strike. And my Mewtwo is now dead. So yeah, now I'm going to go out into my Tyranitar. And he's going to go ahead and go out into Flygon. And I'm not sure what he was thinking at this point. I'm not even sure what I was thinking at this point because I believe I went for a Stone Edge. But yeah, he's going to go for an Earthquake for some reason. But yeah, I have an Air Balloon, so I resist it. And now he's locked into Earthquake, which sucks for him. And I went for a Stone Edge for some stupid reason, but whatever. I'm going to go for a Crunch and hope to take out his Flygon. And I end up taking it out with the next turn. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. And that's the end of the game. Good game, the Fallenguy, and I hope you guys like this video.